back for another top 10. So today we're going to be reading 10 grass-type Pokemon Ash Ketchum should have caught. Ash Ketchum has collected and trained an impressive list of Pokemon throughout his journey across multiple regions, from his humble beginnings in the Kanto region to his sun-soaked antics in the Alolan region. From the rebellious and mighty Charizard to the playful and loyal Pikachu, Ash's Pokemon have allowed him to further his quest of becoming a Pokemon champion, while showcasing his myriad talents as a trainer. Yet Ash's journey, as lengthy and impactful as it was, saw the Pokemon trainer miss out on a prime Pokemon that would have helped him grow as a trainer, especially the Grass-type Pokemon. From the charmingly adorable Cottony to the classical Oddish, these Grass-type Pokemon would have brought exciting new prospects to Ash's tale if he'd added them to his team. Number 10. Both the heroes and villains having a victory bell would have made a great commentary of the nature of Pokemon. Die-hard fans of the Pokemon Indigo Journey series would have undoubtedly recognized Victory Bell, as Team Rocket member James traveled with his own Victory Bell and Weezing as he and Jessie constantly attempted to kidnap Pikachu. The carnivorous Pokemon had a running gag of swallowing James at the most inopportune moments, often at the outset of battles when James released it from its Pokeball. This comedic dynamic added to the level of comedy to the series, making it a perfect bit to engage the audience while ensuring Victory Bell became an unforgettable part of Team Rocket's misadventures. Having Ash catch and then battle with a core component of his team, a Pokemon owned by a villainous Team Rocket, would help erase the line between the good and the bad Pokemon that the villain group owns. By Ash catching a Victory Bell, especially in the first anime series when James also travels with his own Victory Bell, audiences would have had a solid chance to fall in love with Pokemon that might be otherwise corrupted in the viewer's eyes by their affiliation with the villains. Number 9. The cute Cottony would have given Ash a chance to play with a fairy type. Many of Ash's Pokemon tended to embody a cool vibe, which opted for the impressive and powerful style and can best be seen in some of the other Pokemon Ash traveled with throughout the Unova region, like Bulldor, Scraggy, or Krokorok. Cottony is its next evolution stage, Whimsicott, would see Ash interacting with different tonal aesthetic, namely a softer and cuter one. Evenly fanned with its elegant and refined appearance, veers closer to cool than cute. Yet Cottony would allow Ash a chance to connect with a smaller, gentler, and endearing Pokemon. Thanks to the dual type of grass and fairy, Cottony would also inject a refreshing fairy-type Pokemon into Ash's team. While Mr. Mime does eventually get the fairy-type classification, it proves to only be fairy-type Pokemon Ash previously worked with. Cottony would then allow Ash the opportunity to dabble with styles and strategies central to the fairy-type Pokemon in the way the anime has never truly explored. Number 8. Deerling could have marked the passage of time. Known as a seasoned Pokemon introduced in Generation 5, Deerling possesses the unique ability to change its aesthetic form with the passings of the season, making it one of the most lovable Pokemon in the Unova region. If Ash had caught and traveled with the Deerling, the series could have shown the progression of time in a visually engaging manner. Further, the metaphoric opportunities for growth and adaptation could have been played out, giving marked development of Ash as he matures and journeys through different regions and experiences. With Deerling possessing such a strong connection to nature, themes of the environment and ecosystems could have easily been added, allowing the anime to expand on its impact nature poses on Pokemon. Some of this has already been teased with Pokemon, especially legendary Pokemon like Celebi and Shaman, but a non-legendary could have proven to be a unique, refreshing choice. Number 7. Snover's grass and ice typing would have showed off Ash's training sense. Snover is its next evolutionary stage, Abomasnow, offer the incredibly rare and unique dual grass and ice type combination, making its use in combat reliant on sound battle strategies and tactics. Such a Pokemon would test Ash's chops as a Pokemon trainer, easily earning Snover a place among the grass-type Pokemon that Ash should have caught. Further, its snow warning ability would require Ash to navigate weather-based strategies, adding depth to his battle repertoire. Through a narrative lens, Snover could have offered Ash a chance to work with a Pokemon that often has a lonely and misunderstood nature. Themes to acceptance and friendship, which are already some of the core themes of the anime series, would truly hit home with Snover joining Ash's team. Their bond would make for a heartwarming television, easily adding an entertainment element to the ever-growing list of reasons why Ash should have caught a Snover. Number 6. Oddish would have made for an excellent Pokemon to transition between Kanto and Johto regions. Ash's journey to become a Pokemon Master has strong roots in the Kanto region, as the series really cemented in its popularity in the large part of the original Pokemon Indigo League anime. If Ash had caught and journeyed with the Oddish, one of the quintessential Grass-type Pokemon and underrated stars from the Kanto region, he would have deepened his connection to the Kanto while picking up a Pokemon that would have taught him strategic versatility in combat thanks to its status moves like Sleep Powder and Stun Spore. Oddish would have also allowed Ash to help better develop his nature nurturing side, especially in the early stages of his Pokemon Master Quest. Many of his other Pokemon tended to be self-sufficient and self-reliant, but the timid and gentle nature of Oddish would have tested Ash's skills as a trainer. While Chikorita did eventually draw out those talents from Ash, Oddish's rampant in popularity would have made it a better fit. Plus, as Oddish could eventually evolve into Vileplume or Blossom, Oddish's inclusions in Ash's team would have added an amazing narrative element for when Ash eventually traveled to the Johto region. Number 5. Phantup would see Ash battling alongside a ghost type. In the anime series, Ash has notoriously enshrined his use of ghost type Pokemon, with only Gengar from Pokemon Journeys nabbing a spot. Under Ash's direction, Gengar helped Ash through the World Coronation series, showcasing the creepy yet mighty use of a ghost type Pokemon. Phantup then would have proved to be a worthy inclusion into Ash's roster, as it would bring it with a slew of ghost-type moves, while also providing the consistent versatility of a grass-type. While with Phantom on his team, Ash would have access to the tricky ghost-type moves such as Nightshade or Phantom Force, both powerful moves, yet with its dual type of grass affinity, Ash would likewise be able to use moves such as Grassy Glide or Solar Beam. Plus, since Water-type and Normal-type are common types of Pokemon, Phantom would excel in type advantages, proving its worth, especially should it evolve into a strong Trevenant. Number 4. Skiddo would have been a great non-starter grass type for Ash's team. During the lengthy journey in the Kalos region, Ash would have benefited largely from catching and battling with a Skiddo, especially if he allowed it to evolve into a Go-Go. Ash's grass-type Pokemon tend to stick with the starter Pokemon of the regions he's traveling through, as he's seen with Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Trico, Turtwig, Snivy, and Rowlet, yet Ash had rarely worked alongside other grass-type Pokemon. With the empty grass-type Pokemon in the slot in his Kalos region team, Skiddo could have easily slid into that role. Skiddo's gentle nature and strong empathetic bonds with humans could have led a heartwarming storyline, especially if Ash gave the chance to further showcase his leadership and overall love for Pokemon. Further, as Kalos possesses close ties in the Kalos culture, with the Pokemon of Kalos relying on Skiddo and Go-Go for transportation, the Pokemon's presence could have introduced more lore about the region and its traditions. Number 3. The single-stage Tangela could have seen Ash trying to work with a Pokemon that can't evolve. When Tangela debuted in the original Pokemon lineup, it lacked any kind of evolutionary line. With Tangela being a rare single-stage Pokemon, there were only 18 single-stage Pokemon for the original 151, not counting legendary Pokemon. While Ash did catch a hugely high number of Tauros, Ash's main team, his stint in the Kanto region, always evolved Pokemon that had an evolutionary path upward. Even Pikachu, Ash's iconic best friend and Pokemon mascot, made the decision not to evolve into a Raichu. Having Ash foster a friendship and fight alongside a Pokemon that didn't evolve would open up an interesting dialogue about single-stage Pokemon. Even if Tangela was eventually retconned in the best way possible, before that happened, though, Tangela would have made for the best poster child for the merit of single-stage evolution Pokemon, as some of the other single-stage Pokemon from Kanto, like Lapras or Kangaskhan, boast impressive stats on their own. While the series flirted the line of having Ash share Mimey with Delilah, having Ash catch Tangela on his own would have made for an engaging dialogue. Number 2. Applin would have given the Galar region some much-needed love. Pokemon Sword and Shield would feature the Galar region that Applin calls home. Conceded with the release of Pokemon Journeys anime, up until that point, Ash's adventures were prominently set within the singular region featured in the video games released around the same time. Yet for Pokemon Journeys and Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the anime diverged from this tradition, instead showcasing Ash visiting different places in his quest to conquer the world's Coronation series. With a shifting focus, many of the Pokemon from the Galar region lacked the same spotlight that the anime had previously done for the other areas, like the Sinnoh region or Johto region. Applin, one of the most iconic Pokemon for Galar and the impressive dual Grass and Dragon-type Pokemon, would have made an amazing inclusion to Ash's team, for both a narrative and strategic point of view. Applins joining on Ash's team would have given such much needed exposure to the Galar region, while also giving Ash a strong Pokemon fighter with the added bonus of storytelling, as Ash would have inevitably had to decide which evolutionary path Applin would go down. And number 1, Leafeon would have made a great Eevee evolution plot point. Known as the Verdant's Pokemon, Leafeon serves as a grass-type evolution of fan-favorite Eevee, with Leaf Stone or leveling up near a Mossy Rock triggering this particular evolutionary path. Boasting an incredible defensive stat and moderately impressive showing in attack and speed, Leafeon proves itself to be one of the strongest evolutions in the Pokemon world. Its use of powerful grass-type moves such as Synthesis and Leaf Blade reveals its versatility in combat, making it a solid choice for any Pokemon team. While the anime explores Ash's relationships with many varied Pokemon, Eevee never made the cut. With the world's most iconic Pokemon trainer having to make the choice of choosing an evolution line, the conundrum this would present would make for an interesting episode, if not overall arc, within the series. The fact that Ash retired from the Pokemon stage before such a question could be posed will forever be a sore spot for the Pokemon fans, with a missed opportunity for Ash to own a Leafeon felt nearly by Leafeon fans. And that would be the ending for this one. Let me know what grass-type Pokemon you think Ash should have on his team that would have benefited him. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you notified videos, which is every Wednesday. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.